Welcome back to the channel. It's Sam with GSK Wealth Builders. Today, I'm going to be doing a special report. It's the Q1 2020 has finished. So I'm just going to be doing the Q1 2020 crypto update. I know it's a month late, but I don't gather the information. I just crowdsource it, right? So one of the best platforms in the world for crypto tracking, CoinGecko, they just released a report. So I'm just going to go over that report and make some comments on what I see. So we're going to start out with the market landscape of crypto. So in Q1 2021, cryptocurrency market cap hit over $2 trillion. The top 30 coins did 146 return in market cap. So we started out at January 2021 at $700 billion. And by April 2021, we're at $1.9 trillion in market cap, right? So relative to Q1, the cryptocurrency market grew vigorously in both market cap and trading volume. So the trading volume is up 155% year over year. So more people are adopting crypto when they're at home. That's what my guess is. Q1 2021, Coinbase went public. Fidelity's still waiting on their ETF approval. For Bitcoin, there's been, I think, 4 ETFs in Bitcoin in Canada and 4 approved for Ethereum in Canada. So hopefully they get some other blockchains or some kind of mixed funds, because I would like to see some of the good blockchains, Polkadot, Solana, Cardano, be included in the ETF so you can buy in registered funds. So altcoins, this is just the returns of the top altcoins, right? So you have BNB, ADA, DOT, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So if you look at BNB versus Bitcoin, 710% return from January to April versus Bitcoin's 294% return, and Ethereum's 103. However, Ethereum has just gone crazy in the last couple of weeks, so that's going to be included on the next quarter report. So the top 5 cryptos, if you hold the top 5 cryptos, you're looking at a 364% return blended. You can't complain with that. So Bitcoin market dominance is decreasing over time. So by end of Q1, it was at 65%. As of today, I believe it's around 48%. Ethereum 13%, Polkadot 2%. That's amazing because they are less than a year old, I believe. So just to see Polkadot do something like that is pretty crazy. Let's see. Stable coins. So stable coins are going to be a measure of stable coins are a measure of just market liquidity, I would say. So the stablecoin market is $32 billion. And by market liquidity, I just mean when people who are moving to cash or people who are holding cash on the sidelines while they wait to trade. So if you look at the low base, Binance US dollar and US Terra rose over 250% and 800%. US Terra is a monster. Do Kwon, one of the top 4 people that I would follow in crypto. I'm going to have another video on that, on the top 4 people you should be following in crypto. Do Kwon is one of them. And he invented the Terra blockchain and US Terra. And the way that he's just putting things together in Korea is amazing. 6% of crypto, or 6% of payments now are done with crypto and US Terra. So stablecoins are being used more of a medium of exchange. So it's just showing the log velocity of the stablecoins. Don't really understand that chart. Bitcoin analysis. So Bitcoin booming. You look at Q1, we're looking at $29,000 Bitcoin is where we started out. We ended up at $58,000 Bitcoin, right? So it's steady growing. Coinbase leading the way in the news. So when it comes to Bitcoin, that's the common term I would use almost for crypto, right? When you're telling someone that doesn't know anything about crypto, you just say, hey, buy Bitcoin. And then that's what they would defer to at this point in time. Maybe Ethereum's going to pass them though. So Coinbase, the listing was, 14 April. You've seen they just pumped it. Same thing about the suits, right? They always try to sell it to you at the high and it just dumps. Then eventually there'll be a price that you can buy at. Tesla bought Bitcoin as an investment. The top or public companies in general own now 1% of the Bitcoin outstanding coins, right? So Fidelity, we already talked about them. Visa. So Visa is now using USDC as settlement on the Ethereum blockchain. And then Grayscale is going to be offering some more crypto ETFs. They do have the Ethereum one and the Bitcoin one in Canada already. So Bitcoin's perception as a hedge against inflation is strengthening. I think people are now noticing that the Fed has been printing trillions of dollars every couple months. The second that the market is stagnant, they just pop money out of thin air. Right now, they say money doesn't grow on trees, but money can just be printed in like at the click of a button. You just print trillions of dollars, right? So if you had dollars here in April 2021 or dollars back, a year ago, and all of a sudden you just switched your dollars in your bank account to Bitcoin, which is very volatile, you would be up a lot. So Black Thursday, I'm not sure what the relevance of Black Thursday is 1 year later, but Bitcoin rallied over 1,000%. I think Black Thursday is them talking about in March when the markets just got smoked. So this is what I was talking about. This is the top 10 companies that are public that are holding Bitcoin in one way or another. So Voyager, I like Voyager as a stock, and I like them as an app, and not as much as a token. I do like them as a stock. Galaxy, they got a lot there. Tesla, 48,000 Bitcoins. I'm not sure if this was before or after they sold, but they sold 10% to test the liquidity to see if they could do it. And then MicroStrategy, they're just going to keep buying and accumulating. So there's going to be, I'll be looking for more big companies to start buying Bitcoin and putting that on their treasury as a hedge against inflation. So Bitcoin, when you're talking about the asset class. So gold is an asset class. And one of the things that you need to think about is typical asset classes are usually 7% of global wealth or 7% of stock market allocations. So when you look at global wealth at 400 trillion and US wealth at 100 trillion, gold, 10% of the portfolio, right? It's probably 2% of global wealth, I would say, but gold is doing really well. So Bitcoin to get to there, or crypto to get to there, right, has to do 10x. Now it's 2 trillion now, so it has to do 5x. DeFi analysis. So DeFi is my favorite space. DeFi is changing the way banking is done. You can now hold crypto and earn yield on your crypto. You can hold coins and mint new coins with your current coins, while you can purchase things on credit and then pay it off with the gains that you have in crypto. For example, you could purchase something back when Bitcoin was 29,000 and then pay it off when Bitcoin is 60,000 without selling your Bitcoin. This is what DeFi is doing. So the DeFi started out in April 20-ish area. We're at 1.79 billion. April 21, we're at 100 billion, and today is about 121 billion. So DeFi's market cap is just moving, and it's going to keep going. DeFi TVL, it's the same thing. So usually the TVL and the market cap are very similar. So the total value locked is around 72 billion on just Ethereum and Binance chain. Gas fees. So this is crazy. So gas fees on the Ethereum blockchain is still high. At this point in time, it was $57 just to swap Ethereum to DAI. It's probably around $20 now. And ETH to DAI on the Binance chain is not even $9 anymore. It's like a dollar. Okay, so the DeFi tokens that had the best returns. Uniswap. Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. I would obviously think that would do very well. Then you have Chainlink. Chainlink is an oracle. So the oracle is just data on the blockchain. That's the way that you can communicate actual data, numbers, stats, things like that is on the blockchain. Luna, I talked about Do Kwon. That guy, you got to follow him. Everything that he's talking about on Twitter, he's spot on. Aave, a lending platform. Synthetics is a synthetic asset platform. And then if you look at the top 5 DeFi tokens, Luna experienced the highest growth in the first quarter, 27x. That's crazy. All right, so the introduction to the DeFi ecosystem. So what is DeFi right now? The biggest part of DeFi is going to be lending and decentralized exchanges. Then you have oracles, You have derivatives, you have yield aggregators, which is going to be huge because you can earn yield by just, you put your coin here, you make 50% on your money. When it goes down to 20%, you can put your coin somewhere else. It gets crazy, right? So the DeFi space, obviously you have the top platforms, Uniswap, SushiSwap, and PancakeSwap. SushiSwap has updated their website. It's amazing. It's amazing. I use Uniswap and PancakeSwap. I don't use SushiSwap. Their website it's looking really good. So the Ethereum killers. No one's killed Ethereum yet, but I think Binance is going to get there. I think Polkadot and Solana are going to get there. So let's see what we got here. These are the exchanges. So you got 1inch exchange, Curve. Now on Binance chain, you got, so look at this. You got on the Ethereum blockchain, you got Uniswap. Why didn't they put Uniswap there? I don't know. Then on the Binance on the Binance chain, you got SushiSwap. Phantom, you have SushiSwap. Polkadot, you have SushiSwap. So all of these people are building on different platforms. Audius, they decided to go on Solana. So Solana, a transaction is like 0.0005 of a cent. So then you got the Ethereum killers. So decentralized exchanges. PancakeSwap destroys Uniswap, but Uniswap has way more coins. Bakery Swap, I'm going to be talking about them in another video. Jewel Swap, I don't use them. But PancakeSwap, that's where you want to go to get all your Binance coins, 20 to a dollar, 20 cents to a dollar for a transaction. Now when you go on yield aggregation, Pancake Bunny. All day I'm on Pancake Bunny, right? I'm exploring other platforms, but the premise of Pancake Bunny, say you have Ethereum sitting in your wallet and your Ethereum is earning nothing. You can send your Ethereum to Nexo, like I told you about in another video. You send your Ethereum to Nexo, they're going to pay you 5%. You can boost it up to 7% if you buy Nexo tokens. You can go to PancakeSwap and you can put your Binance coin, for example, which moves very similar to Ethereum. You can put your Binance coin on PancakeSwap and make 27% on. So you're going to have 27% more PancakeSwap or 27% more Binance coin in a year by staking it. And so that's a good way to make 29%. Now you've just made a floor. So you can actually afford to lose a little bit on the coin in the year, and you're going to have more coins through the dividends. So it's unbelievable. And then Luna. Luna's it's amazing. A lot of people call themselves Ethereum killers, but I would just say they're compliments. I would say Ethereum is Ford, and BMW, Mercedes is coming. But we haven't seen Tesla yet, right? So that's the way I would see it as, is Ethereum is going to be around as Ford. And you can go to Ford to get the F-150. But if you want a sports car, the Mustang is not that relevant anymore, right? You're going to have the Bugatti. You're going to have the Audi, the Audi A8. You're going to have, or the Audi R8. You're going to have Lamborghinis, McLarens. All of those things are going to be on the blockchain. That's the way I would compare it to. And Luna's probably Mercedes. Luna's up there. So 7 billion market cap right now. Stable coins. So the stablecoin landscape is getting more and more diverse. You have, the USDC is the one that I use the most. Binance USD, I can get 45% yield on Pancake Bunny using Binance USD. And then you have the algorithm ones. So these ones are backed by nothing almost. So that's all I'm going to talk about there. So multiple factors have attributed to the failures of signerage type models. So liquidity bootstrapping, limitations on the AMM. So the algo stable coins, I just don't trust them. I want something backed by something. I just feel like people will always go to the ones that are backed by something. The algorithm stable coins, they'd be at $1, and then when the market tanks, they would just depeg, right? And then all of a sudden, what you were looking for in the stable coin is not stable. So they'll get there, but eventually, FOREX is partially collateralized by USDC, so they actually have to have dollars in reserves, right? So algorithm contenders, I'm not going to talk about that because I don't believe in them right now. I think it's too early, but they're getting there. Phi is the one that I would go with if I was going to go with one. Okay, so Ethereum scaling solutions. This is big. So Ethereum has issues they do 17 transactions per second. So what that means is Visa does 50,000 transactions per second. If 1% of humans are using crypto or have wallets in crypto, that's not 1% using, because daily that's not using. If that was using, the Ethereum blockchain would be blocked. So now what they want to do is they want to have, for example, Polygon, which is a scaling solution. So you can run all of the Ethereum apps on Polygon and it can be faster. It's like 50,000 transactions or more per second. Then you have ZK rollups. I don't really know much about ZK rollups, but all I can say is it's very relevant when I'm looking at Vitalik. He's always talking about ZK rollups, ZK swaps, things like that. So $132 million was lost due to DeFi exploits. I think that number is now at 276 billion. So 132 million. Okay, so 132 million was lost this quarter. Yearn Finance got hacked, Alpha Homora hacked, Meerkat, Dodo, Iron Finance, Roll, Pay Network. Whew, that one was bad. Someone was able to take the code and print more coins of Pay Network and then dump them as he's printing them. So he's just printing more. He was the Fed. That's what he was, right? And they had to make a new coin. That was crazy. NFTs. So NFT, I'm not going to really talk about NFTs. I'm going to talk about the platforms that I like about NFTs. So I would rather be the one selling the product than the one buying the product and trying to flip it. I have tried flipping NFTs. It hasn't worked. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but it hasn't worked. So Flow, number one. That's going to be my number one platform. Engine, actually, Engine's up there too. Flow and Engine are tied because this Engine is gaming, Flow is sports. They've only done the deal with the NBA. Then Superfarm is supposed to be hyped up. Decentraland's been there for a long time. So if I'm going to invest in the NFT space, I'm just going to buy the Flow, Engine, Chill blockchain. That's going to be my NFT, SAM ETF. Don't really want to talk about that. The market space is going to be growing. I heard Playboy is going to be selling NFTs. Disney might be selling NFTs. They're just going to be selling digital collectibles instead of printing cards and having people rate them and things like that. So NBA Top Shots has 265,000 holders of NFTs. That's amazing. That's on the Flow blockchain. CryptoPunks, CryptoKitties, and the Flow blockchain, they're like having issues scaling. They don't even have, you can buy Flow tokens. You should be able to pay in Flow tokens. They don't even have that activated. You're paying in credit card to buy these NFTs. But when they activate Flow as a blockchain for payment, that could be the next leg up. So, look at these different brands doing NFTs. Nike, Ubisoft, the gaming, Taco Bell. I don't know what Taco Bell would do with NFTs. So the main thing I see about, the main thing I'll talk about NFTs, it's a unique, you have a one of one, right? You can make a one of one crypto coin. Where I see that in my personal life, I go to a lot of concerts, I go to sports events, and the biggest issue I have is scalpers. So scalpers use bots to purchase coins on the blockchain. So you'd have to have a way to verify identities first, then you'd purchase these NFTs. So your ticket could be an NFT, and then if that scalper pays, or if that scalper flips the ticket, for example, and it's a programmed NFT, you could have the NBA take 90% of that profit back. And maybe they give it back to the fans. I don't know. That would be great. If I buy, if I bought Ed Sheeran tickets and the base price is $100 and then someone sells it to me at $500 and that goes back to Ticketmaster, I know they're going to keep it. But wouldn't it be nice if you paid $500 for an Ed Sheeran ticket when the price was $100? They're like, hey, here's a complimentary $80 of concessions because we just took that guy's money back. Maybe it would drive the prices back down for the fans. I don't know. That is something I would like. So exchanges. Already talked about the exchanges. So decentralized versus centralized exchanges. So you're looking at 1.2 trillion in trading volume in January. Then it boosted up to 1.5 trillion. And then in March, it dipped down to 1.2. Now look at this difference between centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, and decentralized exchanges. Eventually, everyone's going to be able to trade inside of their wallet. And this is going to collapse. However, in percentage, but it won't collapse in volume because there's always going to be a newbie that wants to have a Coinbase account because they don't know anything about crypto. So centralized exchanges for spot volume is up 59%. 59% belongs to Binance. That's why I'm a believer in Binance Coin. So look at this. 59% of volume is Binance. Binance charges a toll every time that you do a, right here, look at March, 55%. They charge a toll every time you do a trade. It could be $5. Like I remember doing a trade and I calculated it was $5. That $5 then, $1 and something is going to be burned from the Binance coin. So they're actually making their supply smaller every quarter. That is amazing because if you hold the Binance coin, that's just going to drive the value up. So decentralized exchanges, when you come to decentralized exchanges, you got Uniswap. PancakeSwap is coming close. Now look at PancakeSwap in January, 2% to 25%. That's because people are fed up with the fees, right? So that's all I'm going to talk about there. And that is about it. So the overall theme that you're seeing, trading volume is up, right? Trading volume, $150 billion in January, $302 billion in March. I'm guessing just by the trend, we're going to see 400 billion in April when the stats come out. So the prices are going up. There's more money coming into crypto. More people are getting locked down right now. My city's on lockdown. We were on lockdown for like 11 months. What are people going to do? They're going to get bored. They're going to trade stocks. Stocks is not doing anything right now. They might go into crypto and add some more money into crypto. So that is the end of the report. I hope you enjoyed this just summary of what's going on. So we have the themes, more money coming in, more volume coming in, more moving from centralized to decentralized, and that PancakeSwap stat is crazy. To see PancakeSwap go from 2% of people using PancakeSwap to 25% that's crazy because I'm using PancakeSwap every day. And so that's it. That's all I have for now. Remember to subscribe to the channel. If you found this valuable to you, please like and help me grow the channel. And the more that the channel grows, the more information we're going to have coming in, and we're going to open source it. So if you have any comments on the report, please share it with me. If you have any new coins, what are your top new coins? I want to know about them, and we'll see if we can find a gem. So that's all we got for now. Take care.